We love hip hop.
I don't like to be on
You know,
Instagram for too long.
yeah, man.
I be in and out.
They gotta go right to the YouTube, man.
Straight up.
Go right to the YouTube.
Okay. Is there two different Toronto rap scenes?
Of course.
Okay. Now, there was the poster or the picture that was posted a while back that we were discussing with the 9 different Toronto rappers that were already, that caught a bunch of bids. And, I mentioned how everybody's getting super high charges.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that there's no scene.
No, definitely not. There's a scene.
So
for our scene, yeah.
There's 2 different types of Toronto rappers, like 2 different types of Toronto rap scenes, right? I feel that there's
a couple
the gully scene with all the people that everybody's so enamored by on Instagram and get on the blogs and all that. And then you have the other scene, like the Hawaii Mighties and the Tobies and all that, and they're getting awards and all that.
Yeah.
Is there more than that?
Yeah. There's the Chitlin circuit too.
Break it down.
The Chitlin circuit is like the rapper that is like only getting 10K views and then holding their own show to get more popularity and you know what I'm saying, and then also paying to play. You know what I'm saying? They're not like really giving a slot like, yo, here you're getting paid to open for this artist when they come to the Opera House. That's the Chitlin circuit. You feel what I'm saying?
And they could still be doing gully music, or they can be doing chill stuff
or whatever it is, but they're, in a sense, they're funding themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're working from the ground up. You know what I mean? So they're hitting every show they can and doing whatever they can do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the popular street rappers from the
name brand hoods,
the name brands, and you know what I'm saying, and the guys that do stuff. You see what I'm saying?
I think there's a bit of a blend too, because some of the guys who come from like the quote unquote name brand hoods, they don't end up becoming the drill rappers and stuff like that. They just might be some guy who, talks about the struggle and stuff like that, but they're not talking about whoever they popped last week and, F the
but that's
ops
still
and
the
Ray
struggle.
Tay.
That's still their struggle, right? Yeah. So it's it's like you get it in where you fit in, I feel. You know what I mean? Like there's, who can I say? Okay. Like, for instance, Thelonious.
Yes.
He's from Rexdale. So he has that boom bap vibe, but he's still hard in that sense, right? Because he gives off that J. Cole vibe.
Yeah.
So he can hit any type of fucking avenue.
But you can just think that he's from Rexdale. Because,
he does mention it in his music.
Yeah.
So if you listen to his music, then you would know, this guy is from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he puts it in his videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just that he has a different way of dropping it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
He has like an old soul. Let's just say
he would be on
artistically.
The other hip hop side.
The artistic side.
Yeah.
The artistic side of it.
Even though he's from a name brand.
Even though he's from a name brand hood. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. There's different forms of our Toronto scene. You have the Chitlin circuit, you have the name brand circuit, you have the mainstream circuit, but they still haven't blown up yet in the States. You get what I'm saying? They just get the main dial radio stations, you know what I mean? The distribution through Universal or wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, these guys don't even get played on the radio, to be honest, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. So that's just the popularity rappers. Like that feel they should be in that position. You know what I'm saying? On the mainstream level, but they kind of keep getting caught up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of makes them popular. And then what also makes them popular is that they have their antics of, the
online stuff.
Yeah, their online stuff, right?
So okay, let me ask a question based on these 2 different rap categories.
Yeah.
Who is the top of the gully man underground scene, or the guys who haven't completely blown up yet?
Yeah.
And then who is the top of the artistic scene?
In this sense, I feel it's like, Casper.
He's the top guy in the gully mans.
Yeah, like
out of the gully mans.
Yeah, like the popularity. You know what I'm saying? Been through the shits, and you know what I mean. He's on his way out of the shits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he's at the top of it. I feel. You know what I mean? With constant music and hits and you know what I'm saying, and accolades to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would also put Doobie in there.
Yeah, that too. So, and
on the artistic side, who is the top of the food chain in the artistic side?
Okay, I'll say the top right now is like a Ason Eastwood. I label him like artistic hip hop because he comes with the artist vibe of like he can hit any pocket of this shit.
Yeah.
From storytelling to lyrical content to kick your ass and some raps and all that. So that's artistic to me. You could put him. You can play his music at a art gallery kind of vibe.
Yeah.
He could go and perform at an art gallery. You know what I'm saying? Because all the real artistic hip hop heads down to the writers and down to the, you know what I'm saying, graffiti writers, and you know they could relate to his sound, his, you know what I'm saying. So I put him at the top of like something like that.
I would go with, for the Gully Mans.
Yeah,
the guy who is the top guy, the top representative of that scene.
Okay.
Unfortunately, being incarcerated, Doobie.
Okay.
For the artistic scene, the guys and girls who are not into all of that gully stuff, but you know they might, you know, the artistic side.
Okay.
Hawaii Mighty.
Okay. Granted.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking more when I'm thinking like that's the other frame. Haivea's in the mainstream to me.
Well, the mainstream to me is Drake and Nab and all them. That's a whole other.
But I remember when I said mainstream here, I just said mainstream here. They haven't touched in the States yet. Right, I didn't add them into the States pile yet.
Yeah.
Right, I'm adding them into just here because you asked about here. This scene, right? That's our mainstream scene that you can see on Vivo on your smart TV, and you'll see him there, like that type of stuff. When I'm saying artistic, I'm saying because I didn't put Ason in the underground Chitlin circuit.
Okay,
I put him in the underground artistic circuit where you're known and you can still make a little bit of a living. Now, remember what I don't want to insult anybody, right? But I'm saying the guys that are like on the come up. You know what I mean? That's the Chitlin circuit. Like they do shows and then they put on their own shows, and you know what I mean? They get a bar to take the bar, and you know what I'm saying? They get their tickets, and then they're still paying to play. That's the Chitlin circuit.
They haven't touched even 10,000 followers more times.
That type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Performing to a little small crowd, right? And then you got the guys that can get on a main stage like Portion and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our underground, but our artistic underground. I even label Killy there a little bit.
In the artistic underground?
Yeah, the artistic underground.
Yeah, because he's not, even though Killy's representing Scarborough and different, like he's not part of the Gully Man scene. You know what I'm saying?
But he does have those records where it gets crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
Like that's the thing. That's why there's a separation. There's two different scenes because you can come from a hood and you can still talk that stuff. You know what I mean? You can, you know, get gully on a tune, but your music is not pushing that line. You're not like, I'm part of this gang, all this type of stuff that puts you in the Gully Man scene. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So there's a Gully Man scene, there's a mainstream like Canadian scene, and then there's a Chitlin circuit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you have the underground artistic scene. Like they're known from they could be known in the States in small pockets of it, but like, and then they do their traveling, they do their stuff still, but they're underground.
And they're more lyrical, a lot of those guys.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I feel about our scene.
I just wanted to
different pockets.
Get your opinion on a couple of these different of things out here, because with the quote unquote gully scene taking a super hit, like that picture of all of the mans who are representing that image, you know what I'm saying? Most of them are gone, fam.
Well, like now, for instance, do you think it works? Like if you're an artist that's watching and trying to get into music, what now you have choices you could really make, because you can still get some cake.
Yeah.
If you decide to be a backpack rapper, a nerdcore rapper, you know, an artistic rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's other avenues you could take where you don't have to put yourself on the line of fire just to see if you can make money and people just remember you for like 10 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right about that.
Or you hit a lick and then you decide to start a rap career. That's how I feel.
Yeah, the ends don't justify the means in the end of the day, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
what you get on the back end is like a freaking big court case, bro.
Exactly. So it's like I'm swerving to more like the artistic rappers in our city right now.
Dude, I'm so happy I don't rap no more, fam. I'll tell you, if I was still rapping, I'd probably fall right in the category of the gully mans.
You'd be sitting there like with some youngins.
I'd have a case right now, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be like, yo, I'd be on tour somewhere like, yo, Friday's crashing out, guys.
No, because like, you know, when you really like, yo, talk about all the, you know, the birds are flipped and I'm gonna shoot you in your face and tay, that comes with a price, fam.
Yeah, exactly. And like, honestly, man, I hear everybody say the same metaphor, so I'm kind of getting sick of it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I would already have turned you off. I would have been like, he's not getting my view.
Like, prove it, nigga. And then when you go and prove it, and then next you know, you're in jail.
Yeah, you just got peer pressured into proving something.
Because like it's gone down such a bad rabbit hole now, pause or wormhole, whatever it is, that like anybody who was talking that like gully shit, bro, it's gotten like now it's evolved into drill. So like if you're not about it for real, like I was saying before, like if you're not really out there talking, doing the things that you're rapping about, why am I even listening to you?
Yeah, but you know, I'm not really listening. I'm just like, I'm taking it in previously now.
Like if K-Flock, even all these different rappers who are catching charges in Toronto and stuff like that, if they weren't, would their audience even like want to hear them? Because this is the proof. Like, I believe them. You're keeping it so real. I believe you're in jail.
Because I would rather hear that you're eluding them and getting away. Like, if that's the case, I would rather hear my rapper is like, you know,
you dodge the cops?
Yeah, like you getting by.
Well, listen, fam.
Right? Like, come on. Let's be real. I want to hear how you got away. I want to learn how you get away from them, not how you get caught by them.
Yeah.
That means we're missing a step. I'm probably going to turn it off. You missed a step. You got caught. What the fuck? I want to know how to get away with it.
Yeah, but bro, like it sounds hot when it's like pretty, and I'm just assuming it must sound hot because it's in such real time. You're like, yo, fam, I was just watching him trying to find the ops on Instagram, and his new song is called Find the Ops. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
That shit hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool. But it's like, you know how artistically that would be even more harder if like you really just, you know, did it in a video and like made it look like it was what you're doing. But it doesn't have to be played out in real time.
Then now why am I listening? I don't believe you.
Oh my gosh. Like
I'm just going from the mindset of the kid who's listening. They're like, I don't believe you, fam.
Then you
like,
know what, kids? Do not hang
faking.
with that kid who is thinking like that. He's gonna get you behind. Go to jail. You're gonna go to jail because then you're thinking like a loose ball. Let's be real. That's a loose ball mentality to have because like you're gonna believe everything a person says. These are artists. They're gonna be like they gotta make up something for you to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking like to you personally. I'm talking as if I'm speaking to a child, like to the kids, to the youth, Let the youths live. You know what I'm saying?
Live.
Right? I'm speaking like that. Like I would say, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like I want to listen to the guy who's giving me knowledge on how to like kind of break it down if that was the case.
Yeah, or how he escaped that.
Yeah, if that's the case, right? I see what you're saying. Like there's kids with that mentality. There's grown men with that mentality.
Yeah, like why am I listening to this studio gangster, bro?
Right.
He ain't really keeping it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But then don't speak about it. If you're not really doing that, guys, then don't do it. You know what I mean? Keeping it real is just being who you are. I would rather listen to a person telling me they skateboard.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if I'm going to give your music a chance.
I don't know. The skateboard rap don't sound as hot as the...
I know that.
I hit him with the... What is it? I hit him with the stick and he was spinning. You know what I'm saying?
What? Of course. I love it. That's
on an ops grave.
I love it, but no. See, after a while, it becomes monotonous.
You know what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.